Yeah. Let's check out this video as well from Styx. Another Styx reaction. Finally, Gran Saga Global is officially coming. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink as well. We need to get back playing that. I started playing that game and absolutely loved it personally. Story was a little bit meh, but we're going to get back into playing that actually one of the days. All right, let's check it out.
I've been covering Gran Saga ever since it was announced years ago at a similar time to Blue Protocol, and while the release of Blue Protocol globally is completely up in the air now, probably not going to get it.
I'll say it seems that Amazon, I don't know if they've dropped it, but it's not on their list of upcoming releases. So I don't know if that means that it's not coming anytime soon or it's not coming, but apparently Bandai Namco have announced they're insolvent, aren't they? So, you know, I think Tencent are going to be making a mobile version of the game. So we're more likely going to get a mobile version of the game before we get the PC Western launch, if that happens, unless Tencent are going to take on the global publishing, which wouldn't surprise me.
Gran Saga is another game that we can divert our attention to. This is something that we can focus on because this is a game that we're going to actually be able to play. This is confirmed to be releasing globally now, theoretically at some point in 2024. I did a video on this like a month and a half ago talking about how the global website just popped up out of nowhere and said coming soon. Now the entire website.
It just baffles me that nobody has made a good anime MMO yet. It's just like, it's insane. It's just a money printing idea, you know, and it's not even like, oh, that's a genius idea, Pix. It's like, why has nobody done it yet? Well, people have tried and they've all been trash, but everybody loves anime. Well, not everybody, but lots of people love anime. Lots of people love MMOs. Actually saying that though, the MMO space is quite niche, isn't it? But I just don't understand why we haven't had an amazing anime MMO yet. It just baffles my brain.
Is completely filled with content. They have a lot of information concerning the prologue, so the story, the weapon system, the artifact system, the Guardians of the Kingdom. The grand weapon system is actually a very interesting part of the game because there aren't necessarily classes like there are in traditional MMOs. Rather, every weapon has its own unique class archetype, and every weapon has its own distinct character or visual aesthetic appearance that is associated with it. Think something like Tower Fantasy, where every weapon you can equip on your main character has its own individual, separately animated character. That's the same with this. Every weapon fills a different class archetype, allowing for you to swap out, occupy various different roles. This means you're never forced into playing one specific style. There are multiple different factions present in the
Well, map looks kind of cool. I'm a big fan of dope-looking maps.
Game. I love
as somebody who used to draw fantasy maps all the time as a child, I appreciate it.
Action-based systems. Here is a selection of core cast members that you're going to have as part of your little collective unit over the course of the game's story. The characters look great. The animations look great. Over here, you can see there are actually quite a few of them. Las, Seriade, Wien, Kui, Kart, Namare, Orda, Jun. She's actually, that is a nice outfit. Kaito, Luan. Some of these characters are really good looking. Yuna, Carcion. Oh, it continues on. Okay.
These look actually dope.
Okay, the characters are getting better the further we go. Ignox, Miko Koro. Oh, she's big. She's packing. Christina, she's a cute character. Oh, yeah, I like what I see for a lot of these characters.
It's not an anime game without the childlike looking characters as well, is it?
Not a fan of, I do not like lolly characters, so I'm gonna focus in here on the full.
I think she's the best looking one so far, in waifu terms anyway.
Full voluptuously shaped adults, because I mean, like, that's where I'm at. I love my big booba anime girl characters. That's just me. That's why I've grown so interested and accustomed to playing gacha games these days, because they offer me exactly what I want out of it. Like, I was a big fan of Blade and Soul and Terra, and I love the waifus that were present in the game. This game very evidently is going.
So I've been saying this for a while now. Asian developers get it. You know, they understand that there's a large portion of gamers, young males, between the ages of, 16 to 35 that play a lot of these games. Gamers are getting older and older now because how big gaming is. And they get it. They understand that lots of dudes want sexy chicks with big tartars.
Going to appeal to a very certain demographic of players.
Saying that though, loads of the girls love that stuff nowadays.
Myself included, a degenerate human being that loves really attractive characters, but I don't just like attractive waifus. Like, Carcion looks incredible. We have, I'm looking for another good looking guy here.
Same dude. It's like Wuthering Waves. Calcharo and Gian are fucking sick. They look so cool.
Reinhild looks incredible. I mean, look at this dude. This dude looks great. Professor Bell. And then here we have Japard from Honkai Star Rail. There are a lot of great looking characters. Holy crap.
Yeah,
and I honestly, I can't wait to be able to recruit some of these people and see exactly how they play. Oh my god, those thighs could crush you. My god. Here's an example of the grand weapons and the characters that are associated with them. There are great swords, there are dual swords, there are staves, there are katanas, there are, as you can see with this, a halberd or
these little animations
kind of
look gorgeous.
Trident. There are axes, there are fist weapons, there are, like, I don't know, maybe there are guns too.
This dude holding like a golden skull that's firing out like energy. That's fucking cool.
I don't think I've actually seen it. Wait, no, the purple-haired girl. Yeah, the purple-haired girl definitely had a gun. That is a very... okay, wow. This is like a
We got
dole?
the twinks.
Yeah, you have a dole as a weapon. Holy crap, she looks crazy. So some of these characters actually look really cool. And these are all like weapon types that have their own unique playstyle, their own unique abilities and everything. And it really adds additional depth, additional layers of complexity to the game, to the characters that you find in the game.
I'm really liking these character designs.
I feel like, other than Tower of Fantasy, at least in the MMO genre, doesn't really exist. So I appreciate the fact that there is such a sizable variety in terms of weapons.
As I say, I just think it could be massive. A well-made anime MMO with good mechanics, good action, good combats, good set pieces, good raids, good PvP, good large-scale content, large freaking raids, smaller raids, solo content, and a decent story that's well voice-acted would be, I think it'd be massive. I think it would expand the MMO genre again. I genuinely do, because, let's face it, anime is massive nowadays. And I think bringing those two together, it just, the thing is, it's hard to make MMOs, isn't it? And it's expensive as well. We've seen that with a lot of MMOs that just don't get off the ground. So I understand a lot of companies probably not wanting to touch the genre with a barge pole. But I just feel like it's a moneymaker.
Styles, in terms of combat styles, in terms of class archetypes. There's the artifact system, but I don't really know anything about that. There is a trailer for the game to show you exactly how everything kind of interacts with one another, how everything looks in game. I've covered, I think, at least a dozen or so trailers over the last couple years. We don't really need to look into that. If you're interested in seeing what the footage looks like, what the gameplay looks like, just go ahead and Google it.
We'll check that out.
There are plenty of people that cover this, or especially at least in Korea. It's also worth noting here that this game is done by the same studio, NPixel, that do the Chrono Odyssey MMO, the one that's coming out in the next year or so, that looks absolutely incredible, fully 3D, powered, I think, by Unreal Engine 5, console, PC, cross-platform functionality. Here are different game modes that you'll see, that you'll find in game.
What's that? Become the best guild in the kingdom under the blessing of Parvana.
Parvana's Battlefield.
Go back. You're going too quick for me. Conquer the trials set by the Elemental King and become the most honorable guild.
Battlefield, Trial of King.
Dude, slow down.
Battlefield, Trial.
Stop the beast from breaking free and become a highly esteemed knight.
Of King, Sealed Altar, Knight's Hall, Guild
Okay.
Hall, the arena, incursion, skirmish,
Okay, so I'm guessing,
lots of PvP.
is that PvP? Tremendously powerful boss? No, okay.
Incursion, skirmish, lots of PvP, lots of PvE game modes, which is great
Okay,
because the more
great.
content you have to actually do, the more content you have to consume, the more time you can waste in the game, and the less you'll feel, I guess, bored, absent things to do.
The less you'll have to touch grass, which is always a good thing.
There are some boss monsters which look crazy. Oh my god, who is that? Aisha. Oh, she looks like, I don't know, like a queen.
Dude, this is a really well done website, this isn't it?
Yeah, Chloe. That is not the name I expected, but oh my god, okay. Then we have like Yunha, okay. Dude, like these are crazy looking characters. I can't wait to get to fight these guys. I hope you can recruit them. Seriously, we need to be able to. Some of these are too good not to
These
be
are
able
really
to use.
good looking
Character models that
bosses.
we need to be able to use in game. There seems to be character teasers. I don't really care about that. We'll see them when the characters are released globally. And that is it. That is everything. Unfortunately, we do not have a confirmed release date right now. It is still slated, or at least speculated, to be releasing in 2024. If I'm being honest, we're going to get this long before we get Blue Protocol, if we ever get Blue Protocol. So with this in mind, I mean, hey, it's a new anime MMO.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm still a little bit salty about that. I understand with some of the content in Japan that haven't been treating the game right. Oh man, every time I look at Blue Protocol, I'm just like, dude, it looks gorgeous. And I just want to be able to play it.
That we might be able to lose some time in, some of our life in, which sounds good to me. Now, if none of this is of any interest to you, absolutely no problem.
Alright, check sticks out. Always coming out with information that I'm finding interesting now regarding games that I didn't even know were happening, didn't know when they were coming out. So, yeah, definitely. Gran Saga Global. Maybe we're going to get a decent anime MMO. Hopefully, because I'm here for it. I am really here for it. Yeah, check out Sticks. He's got it on the MMO Boy channel though. So go drop a subscribe over there and show some love. I can't wait, actually. We'll definitely be checking out some trailers and characters as well at some point. Looking forward to it.